Hello, Whitefish Church of the Nazarene.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Sarah.
And this is Anna.
And we are Ardeo missionaries here in Quito.
We're so excited to see some of you again and meet the rest of you very soon. Today we'll be going to some of the places you'll get to visit during your time here, so we thought we'd take you along.
Hey!
So this is our church. You'll get to come here on Thursday evening for our discipleship class and prayer meeting, and for service on Sunday morning. Now let's head to the seminary.
That's where we'll be staying during your time here.
So Quito is a very diverse city. There are families here that suffer from poverty, and there's also families that live, for example, in this area, the business center of the city, that are quite well off, whose lives would be very similar to lives of the average family in the United States. In addition, there's also a lot of Venezuelan immigrants currently here who are fleeing the terrible situation in Venezuela. And many of them are unemployed or underemployed, and many of them are also homeless. Furthermore, the religious spectrum in Quito is very diverse. You have devout Catholics who have been Catholic for their whole lives. Generations in their families have been Catholic, and they go to Mass every single day and pray to virgins and saints. But there's also just as many people who are culturally Catholic. Maybe their parents or grandparents were Catholic, and if you ask them, they'll tell you that they're Catholic, but they never go to church or pray and don't know Jesus at all. In addition, in areas such as the business center, you're going to find a lot of people who are atheists, who would say that they're spiritual but not religious. And then also there are lots of evangelical churches here in Quito. For example, there's more than 20 churches of the Nazarene, and there are many other evangelical denominations who are doing really good work in the city.
Oh, hey! So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the schedule is going to look like while you're here with us in Quito. So your plane arrives on Thursday the 20th, very late at night. Amanda and Sarah will be at the airport to meet you and then bring you to the seminary where you'll be staying. So that night, obviously, the one task you're going to have is to just get to bed as soon as you can so that you wake up the next day with lots of energy and ready for the full week of events that we have ahead of us. So then Friday, your first full day here, we're going to start with orientation to teach you a little bit about our church and what we do and everything that you can do while you're here to keep yourself safe and to make sure that we all have the best time possible. So that'll be the morning on Friday, and then in the afternoon we're going to split up into groups and go out on a prayer adventure, which is where we'll visit various places around the city where we'll be during the week. And we're going to pray for those places and for the events that we're going to have there. We want everything that we're going to do to be covered in prayer. Speaking of prayer, we're going to start each morning with a devotional and a time of prayer so that we're ready and filled up with the Holy Spirit for whatever lies in the day ahead. Part of being here in Ecuador means learning to adapt to changes at any moment. So we just want to be totally in tune with what God has for us, and so that in each moment we are focusing on what our true purpose is here, which is just to share God's love, so that even when plans change and when things don't go exactly how we want them to, we're still able to focus on just loving the people around us. So then the rest of the days that you're with us, which will be a little bit over a week, we're going to have a really big emphasis on evangelism and outreach. We're going to be doing events in different parks, in the neighborhood around our church, and in other public places. And our goals during those events will be, 1, to share God's love with Quito and the people in this city, and 2, to spread the word about our church. Now that we have a more or less permanent church building, we are excited that we have an address where we can invite people to come to for church services on Sunday and our events throughout the week. If you're wondering how you're going to be able to help out at evangelism events if you can't speak Spanish, don't worry. We have lots of plans for how you can help us out with those events and how you'll even be able to interact with people there. Also, during the week, there will be a few opportunities for you to meet our church people and even participate in and lead church activities. We're so excited for you to meet our members and to see our church building. So then Saturday, the 29th, is your last full day with us. So that day you'll have time to pack, and we'll have a reflection and debrief time. I'm sure Amanda will cry as she's saying goodbye to all of you. And then we'll take you to the airport in time for your flight, which leaves very early the next day. So that's all for now. We hope that you're getting excited for the trip. We are so excited to see you and get to work with you. As you're getting ready with packing and other logistical parts of your trip, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email is aurenhammer@ardeo.org. And remember, the most important thing you can do to prepare for your time here is to pray. The devotional book that you have will give you lots of ideas on how you can pray before your trip and once you're here. So we're so excited, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Dios es conmigo, dime que